Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are diving into how you create the rules by which you live in. And what I mean by this is we create our own reality, right? So it's important to check in constantly. Am I feeding my own reality or am I feeding someone else's reality? We're going to get into that today, and this is paired with my recent podcast episode 6 on the To Marissa Podcast. And on there, we kind of dive into stories, and this is all the nice little tidbits from that video. I got my handy notebook today that, we're just going to dive into all of the kind of things that were shared in that, but in a more condensed and concise way. Hi, I'm Marissa. If you don't know me, I am a channeler, meditation guide, intuitive coach. I love self-development. I love self-growth, and I love energetic hacks where we can shift the current energy that we are in and bring ourselves into limitless potential and a more expanded self. Check out the website if you want to work one-on-one with me. Check out the Spotify or the YouTube for the podcast. And let's go ahead and dive in. So, you create the structure of your reality through your belief systems. Your ego is the one that hears the stories, you tell it, and then runs with those stories. So if you have been telling yourself that it is too hard to buy a house right now, or you're agreeing with people in your reality that are saying it is too hard to buy a house right now, your ego is then going to take that, attach itself to that story, that belief, and every time you go to buy a house, you're going to be met with resistance. You're going to be met with slow-moving energy and stagnancy because you have fed that belief. However, we create our own realities, so we can clear that belief fully and choose to believe that buying a house is easy for us. Buying a house goes smoothly. It is effortlessly for us. That is the reality in which we can choose to live in or create for ourselves. And the first way to drop into this new reality is to restructure your beliefs. To drop the beliefs that have been created by someone else, that you've picked up from a young age through your experiences, to drop the ancestral lineage stuff that might be feeding these stories and beliefs, and to start questioning. Really question everything that comes forward as a thought or a belief. Is this true? Is it really true? Can you know that it's true? Who are you when you're believing the thought? Who are you without the thought? And see how those questions, especially the two, who are you when you're believing and who are you when you're not believing, see how those two feel for you. Like, really take that to pen and paper. That is the work by Byron Katie, that little questions. That's the work by Byron Katie. If you don't know her, check her out. She's incredible. I did about 2 years on and off of that kind of mindset and mindfulness work, and it is some powerful stuff. So if you're looking to drop your thoughts, change your belief systems, that is for you. But it really is just questioning, where does this come from? What does this stem from? And then choosing to release that and create new. And you can befriend your ego. I have a mentor who teaches befriending the ego. And this is all about communicating with your ego about the stories that you have told it to run. And so, can you tell and show your ego that, hey, let's not run those anymore. Let's release, deactivate, and clear those old stories. Okay, I acknowledge that my ego has done that. And ego, these are the new stories that I want you to run. These are the new patterns that I want you to follow. And then acknowledge that that is your reality. Just like that, you've shifted your energy. It truly is incredible how powerful our ego is and how truly expansive we can become when working with our ego. And so make sure what you're believing is your own. you really want to take radical responsibility in this. And it's easy in conversations, right? When we are with someone and let's say a friend is having trouble expanding her business, and she's saying, it is so hard for me to be a business owner right now. Anyone that goes into owning their own business, it is just a difficult, challenging time and blah, blah, blah. Right when she starts dumping all that, I want you to say in your head, I do not pick up any of these stories or these programs. And that will create a barrier between you and the other person's reality. And know that if you were to instead just kind of start agreeing with her and be like, yeah, and like we've all kind of done that, right? You drop into the shit talking, you drop into the kind of lower vibration because it's easy. It feels good to agree with someone about hard times. It is. It's a human thing. However, when you are agreeing with your frequency and your energy, you are then attaching yourself to that belief. And you're reeling that belief in, and then your ego is going to start running that. And that will create slow-moving and stagnant energy in your reality. And then it's important as we are moving through these beliefs to check in. And how we can check in is to see how it feels in our body. If something is meant for us or it resonates with our body and our being, it's going to feel expansive. It's going to feel really good in the heart space, and it is going to come from usually a place of unconditional love, a higher vibrational state. If something is not coming from a place of unconditional love, if it's a negative belief, then it's going to feel contractive. When you think about it, your body might literally curl in, your chest might cave. It's going to come from fear, it's going to come from doubt, it's going to come from worry. These are the underworld spirit thoughts and beliefs that have been holding humans back from becoming the highest potential that is possible for them. You don't want to play with that. No, that ain't for you. We are here to grow, we are here to expand, and we are here to create our own realities and step into that creatorship. So feel how it feels in your body, and always ask if a belief comes forward, is this coming from unconditional love? That'll be your quickest way to know if it's supporting you in your reality that you want to create, or if it's not. And get real about the reality that you want to live in and that you want to create. If you're seeing that your present reality is not serving you in some way, take a pen, take it to paper, or even talk it out loud. Talk to a tree about it. Just talk to the air, the wind, the universe about it, right? And really get specific on, this is what I want to feel. I'm calling in this job and I want to restructure how financial opportunities come into my reality and sit within my reality, work within my reality. I want to restructure the way that relationships work in my reality. So get specific about it, get real about it, write it down, and then ask your spirit, ask your ego, ask your mind, your emotions, your body, what are the energies that are creating slow or stagnant moving energies from me living this reality? Or spirit, what are the beliefs that are creating slow or stagnant moving energy around me integrating this reality into my present now moment? And that'll tell you right quick what beliefs you can work on, what beliefs you can restructure, and what beliefs are ready to be released by you to grow and expand. And what you perceive becomes your reality. It's all about perception. This is literally scientifically proven, quantum physics, the double slit theory. What we perceive is what shapes our reality. So be responsible in yourself. Take that responsibility and notice where you are negatively perceiving things, where you are holding a state of doubt or worry, where you are playing the victim, where you are, falling into the trap of self-shame, guilt, and gently notice, and gently reel yourself back to where serves you, to the thoughts that do serve you, to the energies that do serve you. And this isn't just like a once every blue moon, or only do it when trauma comes forward. No, this is like an every minute, every day, every waking hour. Bring yourself back, because there are energies everywhere that are going to try and derail you. And it's your choice to perceive and choose how to move forward, to choose what reality you want, to choose that this, maybe in quotes, negative situation, it's either going to lead to a shitty day, or somehow, I don't need to know logistically how, this is leading me to expansion. That is how you can change your perception, which will change your reality. You are the only one that gets to create and uncreate your reality. If you have created something, you can always uncreate it, because you, my friend, are the creator. You are the creator of the very existence that you live in. You are the center of your universe, and therefore, your universe can quite literally be anything. The possibilities are endless. Limitless potential is present. And it gets to be fun. It gets to be easy. And in the podcast, Spirit brought forward this really important message right now about creating your reality, and about the symbol that came forward. The grounding symbol came forward. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I channel an oracle deck, and it's universal codes and symbols that come through that we can work with. And the grounding one came forward. There is a short video on my YouTube page under the symbols playlist. Go check it out. And Spirit brought forward this message of a lot of people's lives right now are falling apart. They are kind of crumbling. And it's a rough time out there in them waters, okay? And so how can you hold trust through the destruction that is taking place? Even if you can't see it, because Spirit was talking about how when something collapses, there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of energy that gets kind of thrown up in the air, and then it's hard to maybe see a little bit further than your present moment. It's hard to see a year down the road, or even a week away. And it was this reminder to really just ground into your present moment, ground into creating your present reality. And by going within when you cannot see without, you are opening the inner light that will then illuminate the path for you to follow. That was a super powerful message, and I hope it resonates with you. It really hit me, because I definitely feel that right now. A few foundations in my life are crumbling. However, I know that it's leading to expansion, it's leading to great growth, and it can for you too. Ground into your present moment, ground into yourself, go within, and allow that to illuminate the path forward. You're doing amazing. I love you. Be proud of yourself for the work that is happening. And yeah, hype yourself up. It gets to be fun, it gets to be easy. Much love to you. If you like this, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification, follow the YouTube. Follow the podcast. Give it a rating if you so choose. And yeah, I send you so much love. Bye for now.